Okay, good morning, grade 6. Let us welcome to mathematics class. As you all know that we are started already ratio and we are under exercise 8a. Children, on Wednesday, I have sent you some solutions, that is from question number 4 to question number 9. And I have said you to copy them neatly and try to follow the steps which I have sent to you. If anything is any doubts in between the steps or the steps which you are unable to understand, I have informed you that I will send you explanation. I will send you the explanation of those solutions. So these are the explanation, children. Already these solutions are there with you. Please keep all the solutions in front of you, means open that notebook and keep it in front of you, and then you watch the video and see the notes. Watch the video and see the notes. Listen to the voice. Listen to the voice, see the steps in your notebook. Both are to be done at a time. Then only you will come to know. Okay. Now, first question is what? Total population of a village is 3,540. Total population of village is given, and out of this 3,540, 2,065 are males. Find the ratio of males and females. Children, to find the ratio of males and females, I should know how many number of males are there and how many number of females are there. But problem here is only number of males are given. Only number of males are given, females not given. But we can find out how many number of females. How? We can find out number of females by subtracting total population minus number of males. In the total population, if you subtract number of males, we'll get number of females. Once we'll get number of females, now after that we can find out the ratio of males and females. Okay. Now number of females. How will get number of females? We will get number of females by total population minus total population minus number of males. Number of males. When I subtract total population is 3,540 given minus number of males 2,065. When you subtract these two, 3,540 minus 2,065, you will get number of females 1,475 are number of females. Now males are 2065, females 1475. Now we can find the ratio of males and females. Now ratio of males and females. How will we get? Males is here 2065 ratio is to females 1475. So ratio can be written as fraction. Ratio can be written as fraction. Cancel this with 2's are table, 5's are table, 5's are table. 5 2's are 10. 4 remains 47. 5 9's are 45. 2 remains. 5 5's are 25. This is 5 fours are 20. 6, 5 ones are 5. Out of 6, 5 gone, 1 remains, 15. 5 threes are 15. So 413 in the numerator divided by 295 in the numerator. I have tried with different tables, children. You have to try like this. This I can cancel with 59s a table. Which table? 59s I have done in the rough side. If you want, you can check there. I have sent already solution. No, sent you. I have done already. 59 sevens are 413 and 59 fives are 295. 59 fives. So you got 7 divided by 5. This 7 divided by 5 I can write it in the ratio 7:5. So the ratio of males and females in the village is 7:5. Okay, let us move towards 5th question, children. Here again question is find the ratio. Find the ratio of what? Coffee and tea. Price of coffee and price of tea ratio we should find out. In this, cost of a coffee is 48 rupees per 100 gram. Cost of a tea is rupees 280 per kg. One is given in gram, one is given in kg. They are different units. I cannot find ratio directly. So before finding the ratio, I should convert them into same units. First, given they are given the different units, isn't it? So how to convert into different same units? Okay, children. This is rupees 48 per 100 gram, 2 rupees 280 per kg. Gram and kg are different units. Make them same units. Rupees 48 per 100 gram, 2 rupees 280 per kg means 1000 gram. Kg means 1000 gram. Of course, now they are in the same units. But one more problem here is this is 100 gram, this is per 1000 gram. I cannot find the ratio for 100 gram and 1000 gram. So let us convert this 1000 gram to 100 grams by dividing it by 10. Divide it by 10, you will get 100. Divide this also by 10. Then you will get divide per 100 gram. So rupees 48 per 100 gram to, children, divide this by 10 and this by 10 to get per 100 gram. This is what? 28. 280 divided by 10 is 28. 1000 divided by 10 is 100. Now I got the same units. Per 100 gram, per 100 gram. 1000 gram we should convert it to 100 gram because this side is 100 gram. That's why. Now find out the ratio of price of the coffee to the price of the tea. Right? Okay. Now what? 48 is this side is to 28. So ratio can be written as fraction. Ratio can be written as fraction. So cancel this with which table? You can use 2za, you can use 4za, right? 4 7za, 4 1za, 4 2za, 4 1za 4, 4 2za 8. So 12 divided by 7 can be written in the form of ratio. So the cost of, find the ratio of the price of the coffee and the price of the tea is in the ratio 12:7. Okay. Children, from 6th to 9th, solution 6, 7, 8 and 9, all solutions are done by using almost all same steps, so concentrate. If you understand 6th and 7th, 8th and 9th, it is easy for you to know. Already solutions are there with you. Very easy, we can easily we can do them. See here, given the ratio of zinc and tin alloy, means the mixture of both zinc and tin liquids are mixed in the ratio 3:4. Suppose 3 grams zinc means 3 grams tin. If 3 grams of tin means 4 grams of zinc, like this, they are mixed, both are mixed in the ratio 3:4. Total weight of that mixture, total weight of the mixture is 21 grams. Total weight of that mixture is, means mixed, no, tin and zinc are mixed, and the weight of that mixture is 21 grams. What we should find out? We should find out the weight of the tin and weight of the zinc. But they are given in the form of ratio. These ratios we should convert into quantities. What is the weight of the tin? What is the weight of the zinc? If total weight is 21 grams. Right, children? See, total quantity of alloy given here. Total quantity of alloy is given here. 21 gram. Total quantity means mixture of tin and zinc mixed, and its quantity is 21 grams. And ratios are given. Given ratios are how much? Given ratio is 3:4. In all the sums, children, we should add the ratios from now onwards. So sum of ratio. Sum of ratio equal to 3 plus 4 equal to 7. Concentrate steps, children, now onwards, because same steps will repeat again. So if this is understood, next solutions easily you will come to know how I am doing. Once if you added the ratio, it is easy to find out the quantity of the tin and quantity of the zinc. Let us find out, therefore, quantity of tin. Children, if ratio is given, how to find out quantity is, don't forget, ratio of tin is 3. Ratio of tin, this is ratio of tin, divided by total sum into mixture of this total quantity, that is ratio of tin divided by total of the ratio, sum of the ratio into total quantity. As it is, we'll do same. Next also we'll do the same thing. So denominator 7, numerator 21, cancel. 7 ones are 7 3s are 21, 3 3s are 9 grams. Quantity of tin is 9 grams, or you can say weight of tin also. Okay, now find out quantity of zinc. What is the quantity of zinc? This we know in the form of ratio. Zinc is 4. So 4, again same steps, children. 4 divided by total, that is sum of the ratio, into sum of ratio into total quantity of alloy. So 7 ones are 7 3s are 4 3s are 12 grams. So quantity of tin 9 grams, quantity of zinc is 12 grams. Same type of steps we will follow to do the next also. So your doubts will be cleared further in the next question if you have any doubts. Okay, quickly look at here, children. Divide this amount 1155, divide and give it to Amit and Sania. How much amount we should give? That is to be given in the ratio 7:4. We should distribute the total amount in the ratio of